Hey there, this is Red. It's time for another episode of Red Plays. So the last time we had taken Tony Stark slash Iron Man up against the Prowler, standard mode, and we got a win against the Prowler. So I think we're going to do it again because we want to validate, kind of. The game took a little while, but that's normal with Iron Man. You kind of got to do that whole Iron Man build thing. Which gets it a little bit more dicey with the running interference and some of those cards that come out of the Prowler deck. But we did get a win there, and it seemed like Iron Man had it pretty well in control. So I think we're going to do another Iron Man versus Standard Prowler and see how that works out here. All right, so in order to get started, what we need is we've got our stealing tech out there. It's going to give Prowler an invention, and we're going to start off with Air Gauntlet. So that's the one that attacks and stuns. And then our stealing tech says it doesn't really have any effect out of the gate. I have to worry about it when the first threat goes on the main scheme every round. Then I have to decide whether I do a threat or I ditch a card instead at the beginning of every round. So that's it. I think we're ready to go. We got Tony Stark. We need 6 cards. All right. We're looking for arc reactor. I think that's the big thing I always want as Tony is the arc reactor. So let's see if we get it. We have boots. So last time we had a tough time getting any piece of armor. This time we're going to get rid of all of this because we only have one piece of armor. We're going to hold on to power protection in case an energy barrier comes up because that would make an energy barrier easy to get out there. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, hey, 4, 5, 6. All right. Let's see here. So we're going to be able to do that energy barrier. We've got some gauntlets and some other things. We might actually be able to go Iron Man at the beginning of the... maybe. We'll see. All right. We're going to futurist with Tony Stark. So 1, 2, 3. And we can choose Repulsor Blast, Black Widow, or Enhanced Reflexes. So we're going to do probably some Powered Gauntlets. We're probably going to do a Power of Protection and some Rocket Boots. So of the other things, if I grab a card, I'm likely not going to use it unless I do, instead of Rocket Boots, I do another energy barrier maybe. That's an interesting idea. I could go that route. Instead of rocket boots, I do double energy barrier. That would still give me 3 tech. I wouldn't be able to get aerial. Ideally, there's another set of rocket boots in there, and ideally I would see that pretty soon, and this would allow me to reflect some damage back, possibly not taking a whole lot of damage. Or I could just sit on... The other thought is I could just sit on the energy barrier. Maybe I'll do that. And we'll do another round as Tony and try to build out a little bit more. So let's do that. We'll do 2 for an energy barrier, which is going to get 3 tokens on it. We'll do 2 for some powered gauntlets. And we'll do 1 to get our energy boots out there. And we'll hold on to that energy barrier there. All right. So we got 3 pieces of armor. We could go Iron Man, but we're not. We're going to stay Tony Stark and try to build for another round. Plus, he's got that stun piece out there, so we're going to see if we can hold off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's our arc reactor. Oh, we got all sorts of goodies in that hand. All right. I think we're going to be ready to go Iron Man next round. We'll see how this works out. All right. Where are we going here? Next, we're going over to the Prowler. So on the Prowler's turn, we're going to put 2 threat on the main scheme. Because I don't want to discard any cards. I can work with what I got there. Prowler's going to see Tony Stark out there, and he's going to scheme. He's got 1. He's going to get a bonus of... Oops. Hold on. Whoa. I have some cards in here I shouldn't have in here yet. Sorry. I still have my Nemesis cards in here. Let's get rid of those real fast. Actually, what I should do is I probably should just ditch them as I come across them. But now that I've started going through the deck, let me go ahead and take them out of there. There we go. There's the 5 cards. Okay. Get those out of the way, and we'll do some reshuffling here, and then we will grab a boost card. A proper boost card, not a boost card that should not be in the deck right now. Okay. Whoa. Hey, that's our boost card right there. Okay. So, he's scheming for 1. We're going to get a bonus of 0. All right. I like that. So, we're just going to scheme for 1. Next up, we need an encounter card. So, what's our encounter card? It's going to be, media coverage. Okay, maybe it's good to get it early. Maybe that'll work out in our favor. And we can use that as a mental to get rid of it. All right. I was looking at what we had for mental resources, and we don't have a lot out there. That was a little bit on the scary side. All right. That's going to be the end of the villain's turn. The gauntlets are going to go away. He's going to get a new tech, which, of course, is going to be camouflage tech, which the camouflage tech says that I can't attack the Prowler unless I spend a mental, and he's going to scheme 1 additional. So I was getting all this stuff out there. I was like, yeah, I can do some, I'm going to get some stuff. I can do a thing. And, well, it's not a big damage hand. It's a play some armor hand, but it's not a damage hand. So it's not all that bad. All right, so we're back over to the hero side of the board. What are we doing on the hero side of the board? So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do Tony Stark's Futurist and get 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we come up with. We've got the big armor, some endurance, and some enhanced reflexes. Now, I'm probably not going to play the big armor. I'll get some of this other stuff out there. And if I do that, I think I'm going to put endurance in my hand. Or do I put the armor in my hand and use it as my thing to get rid of? I'm going to want to spend 4. That's pretty much all of that. Yeah. All right. So as Tony Stark, we're going to use our alter ego action. We're going to spend a mental resource to get rid of the media coverage because that is just an awful bad card and it needs to go away. All right. We are going to use 2 to get the arc reactor out there. We're going to use 1 to get our helmet out there. We are going to go Iron Man. We're going to thwart for 2. Get rid of that. We'll use our helmet to get rid of another one. And 1 tap, and we're done. Because I don't think there's anything else we can actually do. All right, so now that we're done, we're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. That's a pretty good Iron Man start. I'm happy with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, kind of all over the place there. Let's see here. We got helmets. We got, is that staying on the board? Yeah, we're still on the board. Okay. Got lots of stuff going on. All right. We're going to go back over to the villain side. So villain side, we're going to get 1 threat, and we'll go ahead and keep our card. Put 2 threat on the main scheme. Prowler's going to see Iron Man out there, and Iron Man has 10 hit points at this point because I have a set of boots. So he's going to attack Iron Man. He's going to get a boost card. We're going to take this damage. He's got no bonuses from stuffs. So we're going to take 3 damage. Do we want to reflect one of those damages? We might as well. All right, so we will take 2 damage. Yep, and he's going to take 1. All right. Next up is we need an encounter card. Counter card says, caught off guard, discard an upgrade or support that I control. So I'm going to have to get rid of a piece of armor, or I think we'll go ahead and get rid of my energy barrier. I don't want to get rid of my other armor pieces. So there we go. That's the end of the Prowler's turn. This one goes away, and he's going to get a new tech, and he's going to get the Power Glider, which Let's see here. That says it's going to give him an additional boost card when he activates. Okay, that's not a horrible thing. Okay, we're back over to Iron Man. So what's Iron Man got going on here? We have, we had that preemptive strike we could have used. I wasn't paying close enough attention. We can, do we get Avengers Mansion out? So Avengers Mansion, so strength would get our energy barrier out there. We can't, ooh. But what we can do is we can 1, 2, 3, 4 get our Avengers Mansion out. We can use Avengers Mansion to get a card. All right, so we can do another energy barrier, or we could try to repulsor blast the Prowler and start knocking him down. Or we're not concerned about the damage that we're going to take right now. So I think we're going to do that. I think we'll go ahead and repulsor blast the Prowler and knock him down a couple of notches. So let's use, do we use our preemptive strike to do that? Or do we use our energy barrier? Let's use our energy barrier and save our preemptive strike for when the Prowler comes to attack us. Because he's going to get 2 boost cards and the likelihood of one of those being nasty is pretty high. All right, so we're going to repulsor blast the Prowler. That means we're going to do 1 and we're going to get 5 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that was pretty lame. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 damage to the Prowler. So we're going to knock him down to 9. Not excited about that, but we'll also hit him with our little gauntlet here. So we're going to knock him down to 8. So he's 5. There's 8. Let's see. Let's do a thwart with Iron Man. Take 2 off of there. We're going to untap Iron Man. We don't have a lot else to do, so we might as well attack and take 1 off of there. And then we're done, I think. Yep, we're done. So we're going to do some untapping. And we're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to drop to 5, so I need 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. It's going to be the villain's turn. So we're going to hold on to our cards. We'll put 2 threat on the main scheme. The Prowler is going to look to attack Iron Man. Iron Man's going to take this attack, and he's going to get an additional boost card because of the Power Glider. So we're going to get 2 cards. See what our boosts look like. We have a no boost from an assault. And then the tech malfunction has boost equal to the number of tech cards, which is 1. So he's doing 3 damage. I feel bad about using the preemptive strike. Well, it cancels boost icons, and there were actually no boost icons. Oh, this card gets +1 boost icon, so it would have 1 boost icon. So I would reverse 1. It doesn't seem worth it. So we'll take the 3 damage. That's going to put us halfway gone. And then the Prowler's going to get an encounter card. Let's see what our encounter card is. Our encounter card is Tech Malfunction. When revealed, each invention attachment attached to Prowler assign 2 indirect damage to identities and allies for each attachment discarded in this way. So this is going to blow up. So I was talking with the designer of the Prowler deck, and he said that the way that the tech malfunctions are supposed to work is like Bomb Scare, where for each tech that blows up, we take 2 indirect damage that I spread out amongst my heroes. So it wouldn't be that each person takes 2, it's just that I take 2 and I have to spread it out. Choosing who to spread it out through at this point in time is pretty easy because I've only got Iron Man. So Iron Man takes 2. Okay. So it's going to be the end of the Prowler's turn. He's going to get a new tech, which is the Spider Suit, which absorbs 1 attack damage, and he is done. All right, so we're over to the hero side of the board. Iron Man is hurting a little bit at this point in time, so let's see what we can do here. We can Vendor's Mansion and get a card. So if we go airborne, problem is we do not have a we don't have a mental available to us. So it's not looking like we're going airborne. We could try to repulsor blast and see how far down that takes him. And then we can thwart. Yeah, let's do that. So I think we'll start off with, let's start off with the repulsor blast and we'll see how much that hurts him. That's going to get him a second encounter card, but I think we're all right with that. All right, so repulsor blast off the bat. This might be a bad idea because I'm not going to get all of my cards. So that's one. Ugh. All right, so that's 1 damage, but the super suit soaks the 1 damage, so he takes no damage from that. And he gets an encounter card. Okay, so that was a bad idea. That totally did not work out. Big fail. Where do we go from there? And he got an encounter card. Not a good play. All right. Let's get the med team out, I think. All right, we're going to do, we did that. We're going to thwart for 2. We will arc reactor to get Iron Man back into up to snuff. I think we will get, do we do med team or do we do the barrier? I think we'll do the med team. We'll med team, and he's going to get 3 counters. So 1, 2, 3. Each one exhausts 2. I think we're going to go over to Tony Stark. Go over the Stark side. Let's do our futurist. So 1, 2, 3. And we've got, let's get some rocket boots and hold on to our rocket boots. And let's see here. We can use one of our med team to heal up 2 off of Tony. And then Tony's going to take a nap and heal up 3. So we should be down to 2 damage. And then we're finished. All right. I'm going to draw back up to our hand size of 6. So we need 5 cards. 1. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Hey, Nova might be coming out. We haven't really Nova'd the Tech Nova deck, but it may be time for that. Okay. We're going to go over the villain side. So villain side, we're going to end up with 2 on here, or do we discard 1? Let's go ahead and put 2 on there. It's been working out for us so far. I say that, and now it's going to go horribly wrong. So I'm going to put 2 on there. We're going to get a encounter, or Prowler is going to see Tony Stark out there, so he's going to scheme. He schemes for 1. He's going to get a boost of none. That's an excellent time to get that card. So we're going to scheme for 1. All right, then we have 2 encounter cards. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Encounter card number 1. Okay. Let's get some whiplash going. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop, we don't want those. Those are the expert cards. Let's keep those out for now. Whiplash is going to come out. And then Whiplash is going to have a imminent overload come out. And that's going to need 4 threat. Yep. When these 3 need to go into the deck. All right, and I should get the shadows of the past out of the way so you can see actually what is going on here. So Whiplash is out there. Imminent overload is out there. We're good to go. All right, now I need to get our next encounter. All right, encounter number 2 is burglary. I don't know that I've seen this one yet. All right, so burglary says Prowler is stealing your stuff whilst you're fighting him. How does he do it? That seems like a very Prowler Iron Man kind of thing. When the villain phase ends, each hero places a random card from their hand face down under there. When defeated, return each face down card here to its owner's hand. That's going to get 2 threat. Okay, so we're going to put 2 threat on that. So the side schemes are out in abundance at this point, and he's going to steal my cards. Dick. All right, let's see. Bum, bum. Which one's he taking? He's taking this card. That's his card. All right. He didn't take Nova, so that's good. All right, so that is the end of the Prowler's turn. We're over to Tony Stark's turn. So let's Futurist for 3. So 1, 2, 3. What do we want to keep? We're going to keep some energy, I think. All right, let's do an Avengers Mansion and get a card. And we've got Endurance. All right. So what do we want to get out here? Should we get out Nova? Nova's only going to cost me 2 cards to get out there. That's pretty fantastic. The other thing that we're staring down is Whiplash, who is extremely annoying. So I could Repulsor Blast and get Endurance out. And I can de-thwart a lot of stuff also. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll get Nova out. So there's 4 for Nova. 4 resources for Nova. Let's flip on over to Iron Man. Let's do a Repulsor Blast on Whiplash. So that's going to cost me, so there's 1, I'm going to get 5 cards. This is probably overkill, but 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's overkill. So 2, 4, 6, 7. That takes out Whiplash. I don't have to worry about his Retaliate. That's kind of the main thing, is I didn't want to deal with his Retaliate. So that's good. We will do 2 off of the Burglary. So that's gone. When Burglary goes, it says return each face down card to its owner's hand. So I get this card back. I get my Rocket Boots back. All right, I can use my Arc Reactor to untap Iron Man. I can use my helmet to take 1 off of the stealing tech. All right. That point in time, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. I can, well, if I zap him for 1, it doesn't matter. And I don't know that I want to waste a Nova hit on that. We could get Endurance or get Rocket Boots out. Rocket Boots is going to give me another tech. I'm going to be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hand size. This would make it 6. I think I want the hand size, so we're going to use Black Widow to get another Rocket Boots out there. Okay. Let's use this to take 2 threat off of the Imminent Overload. And we won't do anything with Nova. Nova will stay. Hold. Because he's going to attack, he would only hit for 1. So we'll let that go for now. All right. We're going to be done. And I think I forgot to swap out his tech at the end, but we're kind of far along to be worrying about that at this point in time. So we'll take care of that next round. May have missed that. All right. So we're going to end our hero turn. Actually, we're going to do our med team also. And our hero turn's done. So we're untapping lots of stuff. Our hand size is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to draw 5 cards. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. What's up with the Prowler next? So I'm going to go to the Prowler's turn. We're going to put 1 thread on the main scheme. We're going to put 2 thread on the main scheme. And then I'm going to discard the med team. Mainly because I don't want more threat to go on there. All right, next up is the Prowler's going to attack. Do I want to charge, use Nova's Novaness? If I do that, that's not an attack, so he would just take straight up 2 damage and it wouldn't be reduced. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and use Nova's Novaness to do 2 damage to the Prowler. Okay, we're going to come through and we're going to let him attack Iron Man because Iron Man's full on health right now. So he's attacking for 2. He's got +1, so he's attacking for 3. He's going to get a boost card of the Tinkerer, so he's going to hit me for 5. I think we will use... we're going to use our Endurance to do the preemptive strike. And that's going to turn around and make 2 of that 5. Go back to the Prowler. So the Prowler's going to take 2 and I'm going to take 3. All right. So he's going to be down to 3. All right, next up we need an encounter card. Encounter card says Electric Whip Attack. When revealed, choose either deal 1 damage to your hero for each upgrade you control or discard an upgrade. We will discard an upgrade because I don't want to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. So we will discard one of our boots. Okay. Villain is done. Tech goes away. New tech comes out. Ooh, it's the thing that does a damage. So when a character initiates an attack against the Prowler, deal 1 damage to that character. All right. We're back over to the hero side, and I don't have much for a hand at this point in time. I do have a repulsor blast I can fire off. I also have some powered gauntlets, but I'm going to take a damage every time I zap him. We're going to go ahead and use our med team, I think, first. No, let's not do that. Nova is going to attack the Prowler for 2. Nova will take an incidental, his damage, plus he's going to take a damage from the getaway jacket. So he's at 2. We will use the med team to heal up Nova for 2. There we go. All right, next up, we are going to use our powered gauntlets to zap the Prowler for 1, and we will take 1 because of that. So Prowler 1 is going to go away. Prowler 2 is going to come out. When Prowler 2 comes out, he has 15 hit points. So that's the number 1 thing, is 15 hit points. He has also contract killing needs to come out. Let's see here. Where's that at? Contract killing. There we go. Contract killing is going to get 3 thread on it. So 1, 3. All right. All right. So now the big thing is, do I get rid of contract killing? Ooh, I can get rid of contract killing and take 1 off of the main scheme. I think that's what I need to do. All right. So as Iron Man, I'm going to thwart for 2. Take 2 off of the contract killing. We'll use our arc reactor to power back up. We'll use our helmet to get rid of the last one on contract killing. Make that go away. So now do I do 2 on imminent overload or do I do 2 off of the stealing tech? I think I do 2 off of... So that's a mandatory one. I think I need to do 2 off of the stealing tech. Otherwise, stealing tech is automatically going to pop, right? Okay, so the next thing up is I could repulsor blast the Prowler. Do I want to do that? I would take a damage. That's going to put me at 5. The Prowler is going to attack me. It doesn't look like he's got like boost cards or anything, so I think I would be okay there. Oh! Nope, that's part of when that flips. I was thinking I need to give him another attack, but that doesn't happen yet. Okay, that happens when the scheme goes away, or the next scheme comes out. All right. Do I want to blast the Prowler? I think... What do I have for cards here? Ooh, I haven't used my Avengers Mansion yet. So let's Avengers Mansion and get a card. Oh. Yeah, I think that stops me from wanting to blast him, and I will use these 2 to put pepper pots out. There we go. All right, we'll be done at that point. And now we're going to get, how many cards? We're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. We're going to get 5 cards as Iron Man. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Med Team, Stark Tower. We got some fun stuff there. Probably should have tried to position a energy in my discard pile, but failed to do that. Okay, we're done on the hero side. So now we're gonna go back over to the Prowler. What's the Prowler gonna do? We're gonna do 2 threat on the main scheme. We are going to, what's up next? Oh, 3 threat on the main scheme, because I'm not going to discard a card, plus he's going to get a bonus from the imminent overload. Okay. Prowler is going to come attack Iron Man. Oh, wow, we're going to take it. So Iron Man's looking at 2. He's got no other bonuses, so we got 2. Oh wait, I don't get an Iron Man card for his bonus. 2, he's gonna get a bonus of 3, so I'm gonna take 3. All right, so we've taken 7 damage, which is kind of painful. All right, he's gonna draw a card, counter card. See what happens. I should have been paying attention. I could have Nova'd him, but I wasn't paying attention. He's got new toys. So attached to Prowler, when the hero phase begins, he's going to get an extra invention. Okay. So that is the end of the villain's turn. This goes away. You would get an invention. That's going to be over to my turn. At the beginning of my turn, he's going to get another invention. So he's going to have 2. So he's going to have the wingsuit and he gets, oh, damn it, the camouflage stuff. I hate that one because I can't attack him. Okay. So we've got our strength in our discard pile. So the nice thing about that is we can use pepper pots to get 2. And we can put Stark Tower out there. All right. In addition to that, we can see a med team is going to cost 3. We can Avengers Mansion and get a card. All right, we can helmet, get rid of a threat. I think we're going to Iron Man, get rid of 2 threat, so that goes away. Untap Iron Man again, get rid of 2 more threat. Let's get a... See, I can't hit him with repulsor blast because of the camouflage tech. So let's do 2, 3. We'll put a med team out there. It gets 3 counters on it. 3. What else we got going on here? Let's go ahead and we will jump over to Tony Stark. Reuse his futurist. So my futurist is going to look at my top 3 cards. Oh no, let's not use futurist. We'll hold off on futurist. We're going to do Stark Tower first and look for our top tech. So what's our top tech? Nope, boots. All right, so we're going to get rid of these 2. Put a second gauntlet into play. All right, let's use our med team. Heal Tony up for 2. I think we've used about every card that we can. Yep. All right, we're going to untap. We're going to be done. We're untapping lots of things. And we're going to draw 6 because we're Tony. So we got 1, 2, card, shuffle. This game's going a little bit longer, but that's kind of an Iron Man thing, right? That's how Iron Man works, is he stretches things out a little bit. Kind of got the engine going. We just haven't got the attack cards, which are probably coming back around this time. So we've got enough stuff out that we probably go airborne, do a decent amount of damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've got a... We haven't gone to the second set yet, which is good. All right. So we are done on the hero side of the board. We're going over to the villain side of the board. So the problem with the wingsuit is he's going to do 1 damage to each character. Quite annoying. So first off, stealing tech. I think this is going to end up popping no matter what we do. So we're going to go ahead and let 2 drop on there and not get rid of any cards. So the next thing is the Prowler is going to scheme. He's scheming for 2. He's going to get a bonus there. So he's going to scheme for 3 because Tony's out there. So scheming for 3 plus star if the villain is making an undefended attack, which he's not making an undefended attack, so I don't have to worry about that. But he's going to scheme for 3. 3 is going to be enough to pop the stealing tech. So stealing tech is going to go away. Lab escape happens, which means he gets yet another tech. So he has 3 tech now. And then we go over to lab escape, which starts with 2. Okay, so he just schemed. And now we're going to have an encounter card. So we have our first one for reshuffling our deck, and then another one for this round. Okay. So encounter card number 1 is Stealthy Stealing. Discard the top 3 cards of my deck. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, discard the top 3 cards of the deck for each invention attached to the Prowler. So that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yikes, that's like half my cards. Okay. Number 2, we get Electromagnetic Backlash. When revealed, each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck. For each energy resource the player discards, they take 1 damage. Oh, that's not pretty. So 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could potentially kill me. No energy. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I take 3 damage. Ouch. So that puts me at 8. let's do a double check on our hit points. I think we're still at 10. So we got 9 default and 1 set of boots. So yeah, 10. Ooh, that hurt. All right, but that's the end of the villain turn. So there's some goodness there. All right, so we're over to the hero now. Yay, hero. So let's see. First thing, oh, these need to go away. And he's going to get a new tech. Damn it, spider suit. One that reduces his damage. Gah! Every time I think I've got, like, I'm going to destroy him this round, that stupid spider suit comes out. Okay. Things we can do. So first off, let's Avengers Mansion and get a card. And we've gone through more than half my deck, and I didn't even really draw very much. Okay. What's our top tech right now is another set of boots. I think we will do our futurist first. So let's get 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And we get a bunch of things I didn't really want. I might as well take the helicarrier. We'll use Stark Tower to go back and get our last tech, which I think is the boots. Boots. All right. So what we got going on here? We have lots of stuff. So we've got a supersonic punch that we could do. Might be good to get War Machine out there. I think reflecting damage would be a really nice thing to do also. Could get Luke Cage out for some beatdown. Downtime is looking pretty good right about now because I could use a break. Let's see. Boy, this is tough at this point, trying to figure out what to do here. I am hurting really bad, so I know I'm going to need to go over to Iron Man. Because I'm going to want to de-scheme stuff and clear some things up. I'm going to want a med team and heal 2 off of Iron Man. See, Iron Man's attacks are going to do 0 good, so we will have Iron Man thwart for 2. Use our arc reactor to untap him. All right. Let's talk about playing cards. What cards do we want to play? So we could go Airborne and Supersonic Punch. That would be kind of fun. I think before we do that, let's do Genius to put an energy barrier out there. All right, so we got our energy barrier out there, and that gets 3 counters on it. All right. What else do we want to do there? We can. Oh, see, the energy barrier, that blocks attack, so the energy barrier should be okay. That should ping back through. Okay, so do we want to go Airborne? Let's get our downtime out there. We're going to use our boots to get downtime out there. And where do we want to set that? Let's set that there. I'm running out of space. We'll set the downtime out there. And that's going to boost me up 2 more health. So max is 12. Okay, so because I did that, I can use Pepper Pots to go airborne. So now I'm flying. We will use these 2. So I'm not going to get a total of 4 anywhere. So we're going to use these 2 to do a supersonic punch. And because we're aerial, we're going to do 8 damage. Oh, I don't have anything that's pinging back. that's going to be reduced by 1. So I'm only going to do 7 damage. So I'm going to knock him down to 8. So from 15 down to 8. All right. The other stuff that I'm sitting on, I can't get rid of anything. Nova can attack. We'll go ahead and attack with Nova. I'll put 1 on him, and because it's an attack, it will reduce by 1. So that takes him down to 7. And then I think we're done. So we're going to untap lots of stuff. Oh, when I attack, that's the thing I need to remember. Nova, I did 2 attacks, right? Nova attacked and I attacked. I can use my helmet. Actually. Yes. So then I can use my final Iron Man thing, because I would have generated 2 threats from attacking him with my supersonic punch and with Nova. Loud escape when Prowler gets attacked generates 2 threat. I'd use Iron Man's last thwart to get rid of that 2 threat. Okay, so I think we're good. All right. Do lots of untapping of things. Untap, 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 downtime, counters, stuff. All right, we're going to draw cards. How many cards are we getting? We're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. So we're going to get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So first thing we got coming at us is Lab Escape. We're going to put a threat on the Lab Escape. That's our standard thing. Next up, Prowler's going to see Iron Man out there and going to come attack Iron Man. Iron Man is going to... Well, the first thing is we're going to have Nova. He's initiating an attack, so we're going to use Nova to do 2 damage to the Prowler. All right. At that point, Iron Man's going to take the attack. So Prowler is going to get a card. Right now he's attacking for 3. This is potentially a very bad idea. I think we'll defend against that. All right, so Prowler's attacking for 3. I'm defending for 1. We get a boost card that doesn't do any. All right, so I'm going to take 2 damage. Well, I would take 3. So I would normally take 3. But I'm going to use one of my energy barriers to reflect one of those damage. So I'm going to take 2. That's going to knock the Prowler down to 4. So complicated. All right. I didn't get to use my preemptive strike, which I was hoping to help take him out, but not happening. Okay. That's that. Next up, get an encounter card. Prowler's encounter card is increased production. So I'm going to reveal that. It's going to get, let's see, at the beginning of the hero phase, he's going to get additional card from the invention deck, and that is going to have 3 threat on it. Okay, so we'll put 3 threat on here. 2, 1. There's 3. You would get additional encounter card, but we are already dealt out encounter card, so that doesn't happen. That is the end of the Prowler's turn. We need to get rid of his tech. He gets a new tech. At the beginning of the hero turn, he is also going to get a new tech. Okay. Now, we're back over to the hero turn. All right, what we're looking at that's annoying is that I'm reduced on life there. So I think we're going to med team and heal us up 2, because we only have to do 4 damage to the Prowler, but we need to live through the 4 damage, and the getaway jacket is going to create problems for us there. Okay. That frees things up, because at that, I was going to say, well, I can go airborne, but I can't go airborne because I don't have any mental. I don't have a mental there, but I can, let's draw a card. We'll draw a card. Whoop. Oh, there's my armor. Well, let's make this easy. We will go use our boots and go airborne. We could repulsor blast him, but we'll go airborne, and then we'll hit him with gauntlets twice. And then I can reflect the 2 damage that would happen, so it's not all that big of a deal. We'd end up with threat going on there, but it's not going to take it to its max. So therefore, I believe we have killed the Prowler. Yes. So, all right, that's 2 wins with the Iron Man deck. So I think at this point in time, we take him up to Expert and do the Technova Expert deck. So, such a change from She-Hulk, because Iron Man's like all the stuff, managing all the things going on. And then Prowler's got all the things. So this is the all the things game. Yeah, lots of things going on. So there we go. Looks like 2 wins. Iron Man versus the Prowler. Been able to handle him pretty well. I haven't felt like I got too horribly close to losing there. And Iron Man's been able to build out all right each time. So we'll see this next time around with that contract killing coming out at the beginning. I think that's going to be a real challenge because that's kind of a nasty thing, and it's going to prevent me. It's a crisis, so I can't take threat off of the main scheme immediately. We might jump into the second piece of the main scheme pretty dang quick. So that's it for now. Let me know if I missed anything in the play. A lot going on with Iron Man, so I wouldn't be surprised if I missed something here or there. But it looks like 2 wins for the Prowler. Or sorry, 2 wins for Iron Man against the Prowler. So I am really enjoying the Prowler. It's a fun villain to play against. Lots of variety there. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching.